Super Monkey Ball Banana Blazes was released as the launch title for the Nintendo Wii, all the way back to 2006. Most fans agree that this game is bad, or under the most favorable lens, a mixed bag. Banana Blazes introduced a new aesthetic, removed the challenge mode that made Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 classics, and has a completely revamped physics and control system. It added new character stats, had lackluster minigames, and not to mention introduced a flashy new gimmick that critically damaged the level design. Despite this list of negatives, the game went on to sell over 1.2 million copies. Now, we're gonna play a little quiz here, a little guessing game. What's more likely? This game sold that well because it was genuinely good, or this game sold well because it was a launch title for a new console that was successful and also thrived off the goodwill benefit from the original games? Real thinker. Whatever we may see is the correct answer to that question, Sega was certainly convinced by the former, and so from here, Sega would recontextualize what Super Monkey Ball's identity was to its fans. This transformation came in waves. Firstly was Sega's insistence that gimmicks were the future of the series, which isn't a huge surprise given the era. I mean, Nintendo was doing stuff that you had to dance on and throw in the air. The next game, Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, would force the balance board on the player, like all great games do. Or you could choose the Wiimote and Nunchuck, because who doesn't like to choose between dog shit and dog crap? The next wave comprised of games that weren't really bad, but didn't capture the spirit of the series in any form, feeling like Sega was trying to find a halfway point between the classics and crap. These games are of course Super Monkey Ball 3D and Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits. The former was a 3DS launch title that was devoid of challenge and was super boring, only containing a story mode, and it didn't retain any semblance of the classic games. Now, Banana Splits was a closer step to the classics, trying to handshake with the fans of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 with a challenge mode, but there were two fatal flaws that killed this game. Unfortunately, despite its charming levels, cute aesthetics, and solid gameplay structure, it's ruined by the fact that the controls were worse than basically every other game in the series. But the more important flaw was that it was on the goddamn PS Vita, so only about 30 people living on the planet could even play it. From there, Monkey Ball died for 7 years. That's not a joke. It literally died for 7 years. Oh, I guess there was Monkey Ball Bounce. It died for 7 years.